Hi guys, welcome back to Mobility Monday, and today I'm going to be taking you through a standing warm-up / mobility session that's applicable for those of you who basically don't like doing warm-ups, okay? I know a lot of people that go for runs will just put on their trainers and go. Likewise, it's applicable if you want to have a short, sharp workout, short, sharp warm-up for like Beach Ready, Iron Force, or one of the sessions that the boys have made you, or likewise one of the sessions you've made up yourself. So, like I said, it's going to be short, sharp and effective. It's going to be majority of it standing. The only thing you need, the sofa would be handy for one of the exercises, or something of that nature, like a bench, and something to hold on to if you need for support for one or two things, okay? So all you need to do is grab a space, guys, and we'll get going, okay? So starting off, interlink your fingers and just do circles with your wrists, okay? The reason why we do this, we're in press-up positions a lot lately. You know, even if you're doing like renegade rows, and go the other way. If you're doing renegade rows and overhead presses and curls, it'd be nice to keep your wrists supple. So the next one then, guys, keep your elbows nice and close to your ribs and just rotate outwards. So your humerus doesn't really move much. The circles are all coming from the elbow joint, and you're kind of externally rotating the shoulder as well. And go the other way. Good. The next one then, guys. Hands come across your body, and then as you open up, you try to squeeze your shoulder blades together and keep alternating which hand comes over the other. Try not to shrug, keep your shoulders down, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Obviously, once you get the hang of this and you've done it once, guys, you can just blitz through it the next time. But it's important to get your coaching cues right. Good. The next one then, guys, alternating. So as I come up here, this shoulder's squeezing back, and this shoulder's squeezing back, okay? So squeeze both sides, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good. Next one then, guys. Nice big circles. So you're brushing past your ears, going nice and wide. Brushing past your ears, going nice and wide, okay? Good, and go back the other way. My shoulders do not like this first thing in the morning. Good. So on the next one then, guys, whichever foot you're going to rotate over stays planted as much as it can. So if I'm rotating that way, obviously that foot's staying planted, this one's pivoting, okay? So I'm going to rotate, rotate, and then you'll feel this more in your mid-back as long as you keep your tummy braced and one of your hips, okay? So you're rotating that hip. So rotate, brace your tummy, get that rotation in the middle of your spine. Good. Next one then, guys, we're going to do like a ground toe overhead position. So as you go down to the floor, don't worry about your spine, just touch the floor. And then as you come up and you push your hips forward, I do want you to lean back to get a stretch in your hip flexors, but tense your tummy, okay? So you're not taking that movement from your lower back. So touch the floor, drive your hips forward. Touch the floor, drive your hips forward. Keep your tummy braced. Good. Next one then, guys, is just hip rotations. So you probably won't like doing this one, okay? And you're probably going to laugh at me. But hands on your hips, rotate forward. Nice big circles. I got to be honest, I do rate this exercise, okay? Because it's really good for getting the hip joint moving. If you're going to be going for a run or going for squats, it is handy. And go back the other way. Good. Next one then, guys, hold on to a surface or like some support. I'm just going to do leg swings. As you do the leg swings, as you kick your leg as high as you can, when you come back, I want you to try and tuck this heel in towards your bum as much as you can, so you get quad and hip flexor stretch into it, okay? So it'd be swing, tuck, swing, tuck. Again, keep your stomach tensed, so you're not taking any extra movement from your lower back as you go, as your leg comes backwards, okay? Good, swap sides. Good. The next one then, guys, is the one where you use the sofa. So stand nice and wide, keep your spine straight, bring your chest forward as much as you can. So as soon as I do that now, that for me is a groin and a bit of hamstring. So I'm going to come forward. If I'm comfortable, hold on to my feet, okay? You can round your back a little bit if you want, but the main reason to keep it straight is to keep the emphasis in the right area. So just make sure that if you are rounding your back, you're not then feeling it in your back, okay? So it should be around the hip joint, should be hamstring, groin, pushing your knees out and just sitting here and breathing. I think this one's really good for me if I'm doing squats. My groin gets quite tight and it gets tight when I'm running. So squats and running again, I go straight to this. Next one then, guys, squat position would be harder. So if you squat position, you'd be here and you'd be pushing your weight over one knee, pushing your weight over the other knee. If you find that too difficult, then this is the one I want you to do, okay? Come back so you can see my foot. So heel down, all your weight over your knee. Don't let your heel come up. So you'll only be able to go as far as what your ankle will let you, okay? So if you feel like your range of motion is only like this, so be it, okay? Because as soon as that heel comes up, you're no longer stretching your ankle. Okay, so heel down, stretch your ankle or your Achilles. And swap sides. I'll give you another one to do for if you're someone who struggles with kind of like backs of your calves and your Achilles when you're running. I'll give you something to help them warm up now. It sounds really daft, but it's very useful. So we're going to do this one, but this is just for those of you who need it, okay? So sitting on the sofa, you can do it on the floor. Rub the back of your Achilles, okay? Get some heat into it. So you just literally need to use your hand. If you feel like it's causing a little bit too much friction, you can get a little bit of like cream or deep heat or something like that, guys. Tiger balm, and just literally massage the back of your calf and do some ankle flexion or plantar flexion, dorsiflexion, and just flex in and out of it. Massage it a bit more, okay? There's no set time or reps to do on that, but basically you're just getting more heat into the muscle to help it loosen up a bit more, because it might be a little bit more restrictive than everything else, okay? Hope that helped, guys, okay? If you have any questions, please let me know, and enjoy your workout.